Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Hey guys, I'm Gentle Occasion. We're doing what we said we were going to do. We're doing that deadly mission where we're all spread out and such, and we brought fewer men with us, so we can have a slightly quicker game, which I think will be nice, honestly. The longer games are, a bit mad. Even though we lost yesterday's match, I was really happy that it was just like, oh wow, you know, half an hour? That's lovely. I remember when missions used to be half an hour. So it was really nice. I enjoyed it. I mean, we still don't have like a tiny warband. Alright, so there's a huge amount of windstone right in the middle. Big amount over there. I mean, their wagon is miles away. That is witch hunters, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to go... I guess we're going to have to race them to here, which I think we can do because we have a mutant over here. But, I mean, that and that and that are also on the cards. So this is quite busy. And on a deadly mission, I think I need to pick my battles. So do I go for that one, and that one? And then we just, like, fight them in these streets? Or do I force them to jump down into this area? I really don't know. I think we're just going to have to see where they end up and see what is within reach. I mean, that certainly seems to be within reach. And holy cow, that is juicy. So we can grab 3 of these and then get out of the way. All we need to do is make sure that Alak doesn't immediately get, like, murked in this one. Also, fun fact, I worked out why my brain decided to be pudding yesterday. Turns out it was a pending migraine. So that was fun. That was a fun surprise. But yeah, there's some advice for you guys. If you suffer from migraines, okay? A lot of you will just know migraine is the headache bit. Or you might think that you get the headache bit. And like, you know, and the, bright lights, all that stuff. You know, because maybe because you weren't, you know, you didn't sleep very well the previous night or something. Actually, the not sleeping is part of the migraine. The migraine starts long before the headache does. So if you learn to spot it, then you can take some aspirin and it'll really take the edge off. And I mean, like, really take the edge off. I would be in bed all day. I wouldn't be able to work today had I not taken a bunch of aspirin last night. So, you know, to make it more mild, basically. So, yeah, you really want to be able to spot it. One of the big things is... Oh, we can't quite reach. One of the big things is brain fog. It's a big thing. If you can't figure out what the hell you're doing, then that's either a sign that you're doing a show on YouTube, or it's that you're going to have a migraine. So it does make it difficult for me to tell sometimes. But, yeah, that can really help. And I mean, like, it's not just, oh, I forgot that the enemy doesn't have their army split in 3. Oh, I can't believe I forgot the brief. Like, that can just happen. But after I'd finished that episode, like an hour later, I was making dinner and I could not make heads or tails out of the ingredients in the fridge. I was like, you know, I love cooking. I really love cooking. I'm a big fan of cooking. And I just could not make heads or tails of any of the ingredients. I was like, what the hell am I going to cook? I mean, we've got eggs. And that's about as far as my brain could get. And at that point, I was like, oh, bloody hell, I'm going to have a migraine, aren't I? And yeah, then my partner was just like, yeah, you're broken. We're getting pizza. I was like, okay, good. So we had pizza. And it was good. It was good. It was a good pizza. Better than normal. Better than normal, actually. It was a weekday. There's a hack for you. There's a nice life hack. If you want a pizza from a takeaway and you want it to not be kind of crap, get it on a weekday. I know, it seems strange. I think they're too busy to leave them in the oven long enough to get, you know, that nice and, like, you know, get a nice golden cheese. Like, on a weekend. They're just churning them out. So as long as it's cooked, they send them out. But on a weekday, yeah, they leave them in a little longer. Until you get the nice browning. There you go, life hack. I'm giving you all the advice today, okay? How to get around migraines, how to order the best pizza. I'm basically a guru at this point. I'm basically your life coach. But yeah, try and spot a migraine early. There's a book that I was recommended a couple of years back like 18 months ago, I was getting like 2 or 3 migraines a week. It was completely debilitating. It was pure agony, and like one was just leading into the next. I was getting no break at all. It was the worst thing in the world. It was just the worst. Like, I cannot describe how bad it was. Just that whole episode was just, oof, real bad. But anyway, I got recommended this book, which is, I think it's like How to Manage Your Migraine or something, by Dr. Katie Monroe. You can pick it up for like a $5, like a paperback on Amazon. It's yeah, it's pretty cheap, but yeah, really good advice in there. It's got a huge list, because everyone gets migraines slightly differently, but it has like a huge list of like the premonitory like migraine symptoms. So that like first stage where it's like, oh, I think I'm getting a migraine, you know. So like the brain fog and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I mentioned sleep earlier, by the way. Yeah, the insomnia can be caused by a migraine, but it can also be the cause of a migraine. It can be either. So basically, it stops you sleeping, and that makes your migraine worse. So it's like a double-edged sword there, which is why it's especially good to try and offset some of the symptoms early by like having an aspirin. You know, before the headache kicks in, it can sort of help you sleep and stuff as well, just because it's you know, gotten in the way of the migraine somewhat. But yeah, if you can spot it. If you can spot it, you can kill it. Or something, I don't know. But, yeah, I hope that is good advice for you guys. I can't really ambush there, because any of these things are probably traps. All of them are probably traps. I don't know, ambush here? Do I need you to ambush anywhere? I feel like just ambushing is a waste. Maybe I just stick you here, and you can just dodge. He's really good at dodging, Asta. I'm kidding, it's 30%. But that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. That's kind of surprising. I'm kind of surprised that he's that good at dodging. It's because I put him in light armor. I had some blue light armor, so I gave him the blue light armor rather than having him in the heavy armor, like the white heavy armor, a while back. Because, you know, he'd be quicker that way. Alright, so Temian could maybe grab that, except he is slow. He's got big pockets, though. He's got big pockets. I think I need to risk it. That's not that much. That's not that much Weirdstone. Do I let that one slide? Although, no, there's not more up there. There's there, but... do I let that slide? I mean, if they're starting all the way over here, it's going to take him an extra couple turns, right? It's just the fact that his initiative is right at the end, so I do worry a little. But if I do that, I should be able to get a good ambush on them and then get stuck in combat forever. But this courtyard's not that far away. So, I mean, I could get some support to him, I guess. I'm a little worried about a mutant. He really needs to just grab this and run. I think one of our archers, or maybe actually, we'll probably send Asta around the corner to grab this. While this becomes where we end up fighting, probably. So yeah, I'm going to ambush and we'll see what happens. It's risky.
A new round has started.
It's risky. But since we don't know where any of them are now, you know, I say we err on the side of brazenness and just hope that the Shadow Lord grants his favour on us. Or like comes to visit. It'd be a great time for him to come visit us. You know, little holiday out the pit. That'd be good. You know, might be useful. Might be nice for him to see his city in all its dark, shadowy glory. There's a shadow there. That's pretty cool. Except it's shaped like Sigma, so he probably isn't that keen on that one. Probably doesn't like that one much. Probably doesn't like it. Now let's see. Well, he won't do. He won't do. He's picked up all the Weirdstone, hasn't he? That's what he's gone and done. He's gone and done a Weirdstone gobble up time. Stop it. Get him. Faust has never been very good at being quippy. The man is the bad man. Get him, he's a Keller. Lock him up. He'll kill again. He loves orange soda. Really dated myself there, didn't I? I don't want to go and give him a cuddle, do I? Not really. But what I could do, that'd be well exciting, I could do a spell. Here you go, Neziel. Here, have a magic. Have a magic, mate. Oh, pish. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to reach that far. Can I disengage? Could I? Would you mind? Could use attracting law. Which is odd that it's letting me use that. Is he not? Is this guy not? What? I need to be, like, attacking him, don't I? To be able to see his stats. Jesus. Oh, what? Our Magus has got bonus movement range? I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice he got bonus movement range. Although there's not really much to grab over there, and he can't grab anything anyway, because he's already carrying too much. Fanaticism. Immune to all alone fear and terror. And here... Okay, he doesn't actually... That's so strange. I could have sworn that flagellants were like Dark Souls. They just stayed in combat forever. But apparently they can disengage. Which means we can use attracting law on him. Which is sort of funny. But then what do I do with it? What do I do with that information? You know? What do I do with that information? I mean, right now, we're in a pretty cool position where our Magister is getting plus 5% ranged and melee resistance, and our enemy has -5 weapon skill, ballistic skill, and accuracy. That is now a 20% swing for him. That's like an extra 20% chance to miss me, which is pretty wild. So I think I might try and bait out more damage. Okay, well, I hate that we missed the 83%. And of course he did hit us. What was his odds? Oh, it was a basic coin flip. 48% chance to hit us. He rolled a 1, though. So it was impossible for him not to, which is a bit of a pain. We can attack again, though. We can attack again. Which I suppose would be wise. No potential counterattack here. He's already hit us with everything he's got. And then, yeah, we can have our boy do his thing. And we can sidestep as well for the inevitable next enemy to run in and charge us and pin us against that wall. So, don't worry, I'm going to go help him. Just, you know, I'm going to put up my crit chance first.
Objectives updated.
Okay, good, good. Love that Shadow Lord's touch. And what was the other boon? Extra armor absorption. Nice. Oh my god, why can't I... Oh, I hate when the game does this. Stupid. It keeps doing the thing with the camera, where it decides, I'm gonna take control of the camera now. I don't know why the game does that selectively sometimes. Oh, you turned your guy around, don't worry, I'll sort this out. I'll turn the camera around for you. No! Stop!
Objectives updated.
I'm controlling the camera. You'll make me run into a trap. Like Shadow Lord's taking the wheel. So anyway, we got less weapon skill, ballistic skill, and accuracy. Oh, that's a bummer. So that is going to put our everything down. Better clothing. That's really useful. We've got a few people who can't wear armor, although we wouldn't want to have wear armor. So I'm not going to charge. I'm just going to blat him. Well, we got a crit anyway, so I guess that's fine. Which is pretty great. Well, 17% chance. It would have been a lot higher. I like that we got 2 crits. That's nice. That makes me feel good. Can I get 3? No. No. No, we can't. Can I get 3? Yes, I can. I can. Yes, I can. Excellent. Well, that feels good. I could disengage. He's not going to be bothered by all alone tests. So I could just disengage and then, like, find a new place to go hang out. You know? I could, like, circle back around. Okay, but not that, apparently. God's sake. And, yeah, if this seems wasteful, yeah, maybe. Maybe, maybe not. That's my read on it. We should be able to kill this guy. Mr. 95%. That is a real bummer. Aw. Oh, we hit that one at least. But it's going to be his go before anyone else. That That's a pity. It looks like he is going to recover from stun and get to attack us. Unless my... Oh, well, no. He might have him, actually. I love that you can always tell that a marauder's on the way because of his glowing horns. So it's just a smudge on the screen, basically. But you got little green specks up there that look kind of like eyes. I kind of like to think that in the shadow, those actually work as the Shadow Lord's eyes. So he can keep watching us. How spooky would that be? I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be a really interesting thing. Just, you know, in the darkness, it takes on a new form. Man, I should write a Warhammer.
Objectives updated.
But, you know, I can imagine that in like an anime or something.
Objectives updated.
You know, a blessing with an unknown effect. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. Well. Oh, you can't reach anyone. That's cool. Love that. Probably shouldn't have stopped for all that weird stone, but also, probably you ought to stop for the weird stone, you know? He's got weird stone. You know what? Actually good I didn't kill him with the archer, because then he would have dropped all the weird stone, wouldn't he? I know, where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Don't go that way. Well, at least he missed. He's still got 2 dodges. He's still got a dodge. That's him done. Alright, so it looks like we are just going to be having a massive scrap in here then. There is an item over there that I'd like to investigate, if I can. Where is our wagon, by the way? It's pretty far down. I could go and drop off our goods, but I think that might be a little unnecessary. Where the hell are we? Here we are. I found me. Hooray! Yeah, and I think we finish him off while we can't miss. 70 damage. Lovely. Good job, Asta. Oh, damn it. Well, this is a problem. Come on, I need to be able to loot without losing that strategic point. Okay, I can. Good. So we can get... Oh, you know what? Not actually that good loot here.
Objective
I mean,
complete.
yes, obviously, we want the weird stone. But I'm a little surprised that the weird stone is... oh, we got a strategic point back. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think we block this corridor so Neziel can come in behind and nothing can come out from this way. I think that's probably wise. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Also, how nice it is that Asta was able to attack twice there. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, there's Weirdstone blessing us with extra attacks. Very nice. Yeah, so I'll try and get in from behind here. So enemies will keep going from that way. I don't really like Alec being on the front line like he is. Oh, we do have Timian here too. Timian, Timon, Pumbaa? If we had Timian and Pumbaa, that'd be very funny. But I don't know why. I don't think they put Pumbaa in the... whoops. It looks like I'm picking it up. I accidentally right-clicked instead of left-click. But for some reason, they still do the animation of them messing with it. Well, I guess it's because they do that regardless of what you're doing. That's just them searching. But anyway, I bet that was confusing. Okay, Warp Effect hit us, which I don't think is too bad. Alright, so we've got a fair bit of weird stone anyway, haven't we? We've got a fair bit. There's been a few shards. Love that. Love being insane. It's always fun. Always fun. Alright, let's go here. Just in case something comes out of that door or around that corner. Because yeah, he is pretty good at ambushes. That's what I always say about him. Yeah, I mean we could use attracting lure actually. So we get a big attack. So let's attack him twice. Let's attack him yeah, I think we can attack him twice. Use a weapons of destruction on Asta, then hit him. I think. Hit him with the attracting lure. Yeah, we should be able to if this hits. Cool. Cool. Alright. Okay, don't miscast or I will flay you alive. Or dead. And then, yeah, we're going to hit him twice. And then I think Neziel could just catch him before he gets a turn anyway. And we'll just kill him off in the distance somewhere. But I think this gives us potentially an extra, like 130 damage or so. He'll still have quite a lot of health, actually. Huh. I could chase him with Alec as well, actually. Okay, that's really good. Now I really hope Asta lands this hit. Oh, he only did 44 damage. Is that like the bare minimum he could do? That's so strange. Alright, now Alec, do we chase him, knowing that more enemies are going to come this way? It keeps Alec off the front line, and Neziel can come in and support. And then when it is his turn, he will... Oh, geez. Okay, he's doing plus 40% melee damage right now. That's a little scary. I don't like that very much. Okay, I'm not seeing anything about him being immune to all alone tests or anything. So I think we can maybe scare him away. I mean, you know, obviously he could disengage. Did I step in a position where I can't disengage myself? Oh god. Why do I keep doing this? Alright, Faust. No, I didn't want to use another pip. What do I do without using another pip? Alright, I think we need to reload here. Miles away from it, mate. Come on. This next one, Faust. This next one. Faust. Faust. Disappointing. Disappointing. That's also disappointing. Come help me kill this guy. Yeah, okay. Oh, the bats. The bats. The bats, master. The bats, though. And yeah, weapons destruction on him would have been quite nice. I'm amazed we did so little damage with Asta there. It's so strange. So bizarre. Really thought we'd do more. Oh, don't miss him. Go on, hit him. Yeah, there we go. Could you get a crit, maybe? Can you still do that? Can you still crits? Can you do crits? Crits for daddy? No. He can't. So I assume that's Mr. 48. That is Mr. 48. Alright, so we will get a Delvedeer next turn, actually. We will be able to attack with the Delvedeer. Or Adelvalder. Something. Something, certainly. Crit. What is with our archers today? They can't hit the broadside of a man. Well, there we go. I mean, it's not a crit, though, so it's basically a failure as far as our... as far as our Warband is concerned. They do get crits all the time. They are pretty jammy like that. Certainly the archers. But yeah, we are undeadly, so just their henchmen have so much health now. At the levels that they're on. Very high level enemies. So let's... well, you don't have Web of Steel or anything, so you need 2 strategic points anyway. Alright, that's good news. Thing is, all this vengeance is stacking, right? Do you realize how terrifying this is? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's doing 90% extra damage right now. I almost feel like we should have delayed and then we attack him after this. I was really fishing for a crit, but this might just be... Yeah, we may have just set him up to do, like, a one-shot kill on any of our guys. And he succeeded the all-alone test. Oh, thank God he missed. And we still got a bunch of dodges. Oh, 92 damage. Well, Adelvalder's half dead. He should have delayed. He should have delayed. Fishing for that crit. I thought, you know, stun and the all-alone chance. Like, I thought that would be plenty to stop him being able to swing at us, but nope. Nope. But it's okay. We've taken out almost 2 of their henchmen. It's only their henchmen still, though, which is kind of crazy. I'm not seeing any of their heroes yet. But then, you know, it's the witch hunters, so their heroes tend to be like big damage dealers, and their, you know, their henchmen tend to be more about the... Oh, there's another... That's so weird. Where the hell are they all? But yeah, these guys tend to be a lot more tanky, I find. I mean, I guess I just swing at him, huh? Man. So sad. So sad. This guy's lucky. I am a little surprised at his little damage he did. I mean, he did a lot of damage, but I thought he was going to do an overwhelming amount of damage, you know? Like, 90 hurts, but like, we've done 90, you know? Temian does 90. And that's without someone doubling his damage. Okay, someone's probably going to jump down there, if anything. Maybe here, because they try and charge us, we might, yeah. The angle might allow us to charge them in this courtyard. I really just want to get Temian up with the others, you know.
A new round has started.
But if the enemy don't show up soon, we might just slowly migrate our army towards their wagon. That might be worthwhile. Alright, Faust, come on. Finish him off, yeah? Let's do it. Actually, I don't want to. Change my mind. Change my mind. I am sending Faust out here. And he's going to do an Overwatch. He's going to do a cheeky little Overwatch. Because I do need to start, like, populating this area again. And we will, because we're about to get a bunch of turns in a row. So I want to make sure I've got an Overwatch here. I imagine they're probably going to jump into that courtyard from, like... Because, like, they'll probably have gone for that weird stone. Which I think is the only pocket of weird stone that we didn't loot. But anyway, they've probably gone for that and this other loot around the place. And then they're going to be pushing in, like jumping down here towards us, maybe jumping down there. So we're going to be a bit surrounded in here, but we'll have, you know, we'll plug these up and then we'll have archers blasting people. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll be just fine. Also, Words of Pain might suddenly become quite useful. I do really want to level it up. I really do. He says. Easy for you to say. Halberd of Havoc. Extra crit chance. That's fun. Oh, I like Havoc. Havoc's cool. I want that formula. Which we're not going to get, obviously. I guess you can just sit here and sidestep? Sure. I mean, you're already full up. You've had your fill. Okay, so they can't actually jump down there, so they have to come around the corner. So, I guess I will see them there, won't I? And then we can get some counterattacks. Bunch of counterattacks. Should be good. And a dodge as well. Just depends on, will they... Oh, actually. Ooh, anyone will be able to charge him. Without him being able to do that. That, I don't know. That might have been a boo-boo. But with a couple of people, you know, plinking away at enemies, we might just slow the enemy down enough. If an enemy shows up this way, I still have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, someone's pushing up there. We can shoot him from here. So that's quite nice. That's quite a nice turn of events. And there's a guy there. There's a guy there too. Okay. So we can see a couple of enemies. And hang on a minute. Oh. Oh, damn, this connects to up here, where there are more enemies. There's Leonhard Malinson. Well, now, I don't know where to go. Yeah, I think we're just going to have a big old mosh pit here. I think we have enough people in sort of critical mass that as soon as they trickle in, we just sort of kill one per turn. But that did prove a little difficult with Rudiger here. But then that is because we missed him a bunch of times. Then we also hit him a bunch of times. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe we're just Onslaught and Adelvalder becomes the front line. I don't like that much. But also, he is sort of the sturdiest boy. But also, not that sturdy, really. I should give him more toughness, you know. But I kind of just want to give him more agility for the melee resistance so he doesn't get hit as much. But the weird thing is, he gets more melee resistance from being hit. So if I give him more toughness and the enemy hit him, then he's got a skill and his horns that put up his melee resistance so he gets hit less. So he needs to be hit less, which is unusual. So really, we want to make sure he can be hit a bunch of times. So that way, he'll never get hit again. Or something. He doesn't get it either. His mind was blown. He's just like, I don't understand. Okay, so this guy is showing up, and he's going to stand up there in ambush stance. I'm going to shoot him instead. He does have the high ground, though, so we're going to have worse accuracy shooting up at him. And he does have a shield. Ooh, their leader's finally showing up somewhere. Where the hell was he? Where did we spot him? Up here, too. Alright, the whole gaggle of them is here. Alright, we need to loot all of that. No, we don't. We need to kill him here. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And here's another witch hunter. Wow, literally the whole warband showed up at once. That's terrifying. I hate it. That sucks. That might be enough. I mean, we're really, like, angling just to fill up this little gap. So that way we can just keep shooting them and they're going to start moving around in awkward ways. I think that's how we want to do it. And yeah, Asta's not the person to plug up this gap. He really isn't. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. And we're also going to have to do the old... Alright, fine. I mean, I hope that it is the... I hope that it is, like, the flagellants that get in here first. Okay, that's great. That is great. They could also still jump down here. So maybe... No, I think I want to run into a trap. Can't believe it. Ugh. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out. I don't know where to go. That's not going to get Temian surrounded. I can't allow them more real estate. I have to block them in. You know? Guess ambush here, should anyone come around, we'll hit them and we'll plug up that gap. And we'll force people to go even further around next time.
A new round has started.
So yeah, this is a real bummer. Alright, weapons of destruction on someone. You know what? Delay. 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 Okay, reload. So that guy won't be able to charge us, actually, at this angle, so this might be perfect. So we could go for him, but I was hoping to shoot some of their heroes, ideally. He's got a great axe. They've all got great weapons. It's kind of nuts, actually. Not great odds at hitting Leonhardt here. So yeah, I think I am just going to shoot who's available. But we are going to be doing that, followed by an Overwatch. We get bonus hit chance with an Overwatch, and it interrupts enemies' turns a little, which will help. Which will help. I'm going to eat into their resources a bit. Now, I think I might just want to do this. So that way there's just more circles sort of overlapping and being annoying that stops enemies charging. Because, I mean, he is going to charge, right? Asta's going to charge if they try and push in this way. If one enemy just gets into the corner and ends up fighting Neziel, then another one's going to try and move around him and get charged by Asta. And then hopefully Adelvalda can walk in and attack one of them too. And then we can just keep shooting them. Other stuff will try and come around, but then that's when we ambush them there. Maybe. Maybe this all works, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I should have just prowled against that side, knowing that they were going to get intercepted. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. But, again, we're going to do... Oh, hang on. Don't want to go for that guy. So, I mean, he'll be able to attack us more than him. And I bet he's got more accuracy, too. He seems to have more armor. Let's fish for a crit. Alright, alright. Alright. Not a great day's fishing, but not awful. Do I just go for another one, though? Knowing I have a slightly higher crit chance. I mean, it's still only 19%. It's not the highest. It's not the highest in the world. Interrupting turns might be better. I'm going to Overwatch. We'll still hit someone. We'll still hit someone. I am once again going to delay. Because I really want to get in there and use that, word of pain. And just hit everybody. So I am very worried that with how... Ooh, okay, he's going around. I see. I think. Maybe. Oh god, how around is he going? Oh no. Are you also going to delay? Yes. This is when someone somehow threads the needle without getting ambushed somehow, I don't know. Alright, that's nice. And then the other Overwatch is going to trigger. We did get the crit. We did get the crit. Might we have got the crit? Anyway, perhaps. Do I run up and bat him a couple times and run away? I mean, I can, right? I can do that. I can disengage. Ooh, hang on. Do I charge and attack once? Sure. Nice. Yeah, I'd be surprised too, mate. And yeah, we hit him once more. Hilarious. And then we disengage. Oh, actually, we do weapons of destruction on someone, then we disengage. Yeah, I'll do it on Neziel. God, I hope we don't miscast. Oh, good God. We're fine. I disengage. And then I run away. Hilarious. Just good. Good times had by all. And then I can dodge. Love it. Alright, their leader is... Oh, he is on his way. Just barely. Alright, you need to delay again. Because I really need you to get some hits in. I don't necessarily want to attack that guy. Or do I? Maybe I do, actually. Maybe I do just want to keep killing the flagellant. But I'm a bit worried that the guy behind me would then be able to ambush as I retreat. I mean, that's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. That's a nice miss. He's going to keep going, though. Ooh, Asta. My beautiful baby boy. And this guy's probably going to jump down and... Nope, he's going the long way round. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, you've done about 100 damage to this guy, Asta. Why does he still have so much health? And yeah, I'm not sure anyone else... Ooh, actually, I think someone might be able to get into that corner. But I can get into this corner, which is pretty cool. So, I start wailing on him. We can shoot him as well if we want. But this will be an enemy hero dead, which will be really nice. Oh, he's got a... If you take damage, you can get offensive points back thingy. That's always a real surprise. That's always terrifying when that happens. But if we're able to parry an attack, we'll get a counterattack ourselves. So, take that. We cannot fit into there. So, that's alright. We'll wait for someone to try and fit into here. Did I loot this already? You know what? I didn't. Well, I think I did, but then I was like, well, I can't pick that up. I think I looked at it. But, you know. Tamian might as well. He might as well.
Has started.
Alright, a new round has started. That's what I like to hear. I could shoot the guy on the floor later. A bit later on. I mean, I could, like, Word of Pain. That would hit him, but that feels pointless. I think we need to delay because an enemy might come round from behind. Although then he'll just attack us, and that would be a bummer. So do I just need to ambush? That feels like a waste. I think we need to delay. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he can do. At some point, there might be more enemies in the front line. I am really worried, though, about this front line. Okay, I can't seem to get line of sight on that guy anymore. There we go. Alright, I think I... Oh, are you going to be able to get line of sight? I think you can from over there. Can we kill him in 2 hits? No, not really. I should try and finish him off. I mean, that's a great start. Gotta say, that's a great start. But yeah, I think I need to finish him off. But then Faust, I think, might be the better candidate to Overwatch. If I put both of these guys in Overwatch, it's probably going to be that flagellant that triggers the Overwatch anyway. Oh, Neziel's not actually in combat with that guy yet. So we could run around, kill him, run back around. Could he do that? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I think I'm in a position where it's like, might as well. Which is a bit of a bummer. And yeah, here we are. Okay, I'm a little worried that something can actually get on the corner of his now. I'm not seeing his combat circle or anything, so I don't really know. Okay. Good. I think he just got a, I think he got an offensive point back, you know? I think he needs to get a couple back before he can counterattack, though. Are we going to get him? We might get him. We might have him dead. We did, because we're mighty. Which is where we get the word. Alright, this stuff's quite good, but someone else will have to pick it up, naturally. And we are out. Sadly, we are out of offensive points. If we had one more attack in us, we could have finished him off and then stepped back, which would have been pretty cool. So I guess, you know what, do I want to stay here, actually? So I get attacked, maybe. Yeah, I think Neziel might want to bait in a couple of attacks. He hasn't taken any damage, and sidestep is great. So, you know, that's basically all that matters. I was going to take a sip of tea, and then it was my turn again. Let's just do a normal shot, then. Excellent. Good job. Now, keep up that critting spree, okay? I need you to overwatch. Or we just shoot their leader who's sat there. Do we fish for a crit? Or do we actually want him to be able to run up to us? It's his turn soon. It would be nice if he got into combat, because then we could get all 3 of us on him. Maybe more, actually, if he goes onto that side. We could go around him. We'd leave ourselves open a bit, but we could bring in everybody. So, do I just want to... I mean, I'm still going to try and shoot him anyway, aren't I? So, who is left? Hang on. This guy. This guy is going to go next, so he's going to be the one that will take the Overwatch. Which means he's the one who's going to get crit and then get stunned and then not join the combat. Am I being a little bit presumptuous? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Also, was I being a little bit presumptuous that this would be a nice quick mission? Yes. They failed already. Really? Okay. Okay, the moment I conceded this might be a longer mission, it proved itself to be quite a short mission. That's hilarious. Okay, that was really fun. That was a nice little bite-sized mission. We dealt with combat really, really well, and thanks to our speed, we were able to get 4 clusters. That's great. That's really good. We got away like bandits. I love it.
Your ruthless ambition serves you well.
It does.
The
It
Shadow
does.
Lord will reward you greatly for your skill and loyalty.
Darn tootin' he will. Darn tootin' is a chaos
Fantastic.
term. They all say it. They all say it. Archaon's like, darn tooting, I'll get you next time, Sigma. Darn tooting. He's always saying that.
Remarkable.
Level 9. Very cool. Lots of skill points. A couple of martial skills there, so we can put up his weapon skill more. So he might actually eventually just be really good at parrying as well. Not sure why we'd need that, but, you know, to flex, I suppose. And yeah, Faust level 9 as well. 3 points to spend. That's lovely. I have been putting up accuracy more than his ballistic skill, which, honestly, fine. He tends to get... You know, he tends... Like, with an aimed shot, he tends to be able to get a couple of aimed shots out, and they tend to be 95% chance to hit. So, yeah, ballistic skill, I haven't really cared about. Accuracy, going up another 3 times. Hell yeah. And yeah, just getting a bunch of experience at once.
Fantastic.
I don't feel like we've had that in a while. But this is lovely. This is lovely stuff. Yeah, real good.
A most uncanny prize.
He got a mutation,
Nice
didn't he?
Progress.
Did he get chicken feet? Adelvelder got chicken feet. He got the chicken feet. And he can attack 4 times now. He's got chicken feet. All of our... Both our Marauders and our Mutant all have chicken feet. They all get bonus movement. That is insane. That is so lucky. Jesus. Because it was so likely that he was just going to get a mutant hand and then have to drop a shield, and then I'd be like, oh, he's useless now. But no. He's perfect. He's perfect. Purple heavy armor. That's pretty cool. Also, helmets. For some reason... Oh, we've got a couple helmets. For some reason, we have basically no helmets. We just have a bunch of white ones. We have nothing... You have no other ones. I think Fortitude is just extra hit points, but that's quite nice. That's not bad. Man, amazing. Love it. That went great. Alright, let's pay everyone. I sent off another shipment, by the way, because I was thinking I might buy this guy. I might get Rourke. I might get Rourke to join the team. Because I think it'd be nice to have another one. But now we've got 3 of each. Yeah, we've got 3, you know, three of our brethren and 3 Dark Souls. I think would be quite nice. I think that would be cute. What next? What else are we doing? Probably leveling people up. I might just leave that off screen. You know the drill. Although, do I want to do some skills now? Because it might be the... You know what? It's not going to be the library mission next. And I'll tell you for why. Because I don't have time to record that today, but I do have time to record other missions. So we're going to do other missions. So I'm going to level everyone up. And yeah, that'll be great. Everyone will be leveled. I guess I won't get Rourke yet. But I think I'll do some skills instead. I think I'll set up some skills, because it's been a long time since we've trained any. And I would like to do something like... which one would I want to master? We have 8 unspent skill points. So actually, we could get a new spell and then max it out. In fact, we never really need to max this one out, do we? Not really. Just the increased range, I don't think that matters. But Chains of Chaos would be brilliant to have. Either stuns all targets who fail a stun test, or inflicts a debuff on all target that reduces melee and range resistance along with parrying dodge chance by 5%. That seems crazy. Allies and enemies within a 5-meter radius of the caster. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Yeah, I don't like that. But yeah, Chains of Chaos, though. Pretty cool. Boon of Chaos. Nah. Veil of Corruption. Yeah, that's the weird stone trap thing. And lowers weird stone resistance. That's kind of fun, but... Acid Breath sounds cool. Yeah, I think Chains of Chaos is great to have. But for now, I want to be able to do some big spell damage, so I think I want to buff Word of Pain. Though Weapons Destruction would be great to be able to give people better armor bypass and better damage. It's a nice cheap spell. It's a nice cheap spell. So that maxed out would be great. We can afford to do both, but maxing that out... Why am I not seeing... Okay, what? Hang on. 3 days. 3 days. It said, oh, it kept saying already learned. Yeah, it wasn't telling me the mastery time. So that's 3 days to learn. And that's 5. We can't sit around for 8 days training both. Do we wait a whole 5 days? We've got a bit more money on the way. But I still don't think we can fill 5 days worth of training our whole warband. So I think Word of Pain might have to wait, even though I would love a big damaging spell. Yeah, I think we can do Weapons of Destruction. I think we can do Weapons of Destruction. He also could get a bunch of skills. There's a bunch of skills we could get too. I mean, Knowledge Mordheim Mastered would be pretty cool. There's a bunch of other stuff we could get with him. I just don't know what it would be. What would we want from you? I mean, less chance for a Siege Curse by 15%. I mean, I think we probably do need channeling, don't we? So I might do that, because it's still so risky to try and do 2 spells in a single turn. And even 1 spell still comes with some risk. I want to make it so 1 spell doesn't have any risk at all. So I think we want to get channeling on him as well. Because that'll offset the extra risk from the mastered version of the spell. So it's still risky. It's a pain. It's a pain. So I definitely think we need that. And then, yeah, I don't know. A bunch of other people need some skills. You guys, for instance. You guys can all get Knowledge Mordheim now. That takes 3 days. But yeah, I give Knowledge Mordheim to all my archers. I'm never going to afford all this, am I? No, probably not. I'll do some working stuff out and I'll get back to you guys. I'll let you know what I ended up doing. Guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to